Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's weekly update. It's April 16th, 2021 on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Well, it's not really so much beautiful as it is rainy and gray and cloudy outside, but it's beautiful inside because we've got games to talk about. So let's just jump right in. For this week's lineup, just a keynote, not this week, which is Sunday, but next week, the 25th, there will be no miniature melee or featured game because we will be doing our spring cleaning sale on the 25th. And so we're going to need as much room as possible for that to be a part of the sale. Other than that, this week we've got Army's Age of Sigmar from Warhammer or Warhammer Fantasy, depending on how old school you are with miniature play. So Warhammer AOS this weekend is kind of our featured game. Then, of course, as we go through the week, we're closed on Mondays. We've got free-to-play sessions on Wednesday where we have card play and free board gaming, and, of course, the game of the week for Wednesday. Paint night with Candace on Thursday, and our DIY F&M at home on Friday. I want to take a quick moment. If anybody here in the area tried to stop in on Wednesday, you could not because it was very dark here. We lost our power. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Fogarty Electrical Contracting. Josh over there at Fogarty Electrical came out at the last minute. He rearranged his entire schedule just to be able to get over here and do the repair. We needed a new service mast, and he replaced that for us and got us all up and running. And then after we were reattached to the main grid, he came back out the next morning, first thing in the morning, and actually checked all the connections to make sure that we were connected correctly and everything was running in the right direction. So again, a big shout out to Fogarty Electrical Contracting, Josh Fogarty over there. They do have a Facebook page, so please give them a look if you have electrical contracting needs here in the area. That's Fogarty Electrical Contracting. Of course, not featured is our mugs for painting with a purpose in this particular slide. But I do want to remind everyone that we are in the middle of that second session of painting with a purpose, and hopefully we'll get some work in progress pictures, hint, hint, to all of you mug painters out there. But another way that you can contribute to our Extra Life campaign, if you're not available to paint a mug, is to purchase a raffle ticket. One of our community partners, Den of Sins over in Bristol Borough, has graciously donated a $200 gift card for a session with them over there at Den of Sins, and all you have to do to enter is to add $1 to your existing ticket, to your existing purchase, to get a raffle ticket. And those raffle tickets will be drawn on May 7th at the same time as we announce the winner of the Painting with a Purpose session. So just a heads up, those are still available, that session and gift card from Den of Sins. Another way that you can contribute, we had the opportunity, one of our participants or contributors to last year's free RPG day. Of course, we weren't fully functional, so there was limited capacity and things that we could do. We're looking to have free RPG day again this year, but not until later in the year. However, the folks over there at Hit Point Press sent us advanced reader copies of Humblewood, and Humblewood is a D&D campaign setting for 5th edition, and we have some copies available, some advanced reader copies available, and you can donate to Extra Life to get one of those copies. So for a $20 donation, you'll get the standard book there, Humblewood, as pictured in the slide. And for an extra bonus, if you donate $50, yes, I brought visual aids today. If you donate $50 to Extra Life, you actually get a special edition. Now, I only have one copy of this, so you have to make sure this is first come, first serve. Your $50 donation to Extra Life gets you the Humblewood Advanced Reader Copy Special Edition. It has a beautiful cover on it, and I know that folks like those alternate and special covers. So that's going to be available here at the store while supplies last. We have limited quantities. It's an in-store purchase only. Unfortunately, we aren't able to do anything with this as part of our web store. But if you come into the store and contribute the $20, we will get you that copy of Humblewood from Hit Point Press. Now, of course, as I mentioned before, it was dark and lonely here at the store this past Wednesday. And while playing board games in the dark with some mood lighting, it is fun. We decided to postpone it, so we so game night this week is actually going to be once again Umbra Via from Pandasaurus Games. It's a 2 to 4 player game. Runs up to 45 minutes long. And the idea of it is that you are trying to place tiles to complete paths. You're going to secretly bid on those paths, those tiles as they come out. And the person that has the most of their contributing components, I think they're called soul flowers or energy flowers, the person that has the most of theirs on their tile when the path is completed, they're the ones that get the points. So it's a very cool little mechanic. You've got secret bidding, you've got tile placement, and of course, Pandasaurus just puts together some pretty cool stuff. So that's our featured game for Wednesdays. Of course, it's free to play from 6 to 9. Stop in at the store and check it out. New in stock now, of course, Sheriff of Nottingham from Cool Minis is not a new game, is not a brand new game, but second edition is a new game. And so they've added some updated artwork, as well as included some of the features from the expansions. Of course, if you've played Sheriff of Nottingham, you know how aggravating it is when somebody will pay the guard to check your contraband as opposed to theirs. But that's one of the mechanics that's built into the game. Basically, you can bribe your way past the guards and get points for the higher quality items. So that is here in stock at the store. Sheriff of Nottingham, second edition. Also new stock, I mentioned this last week, they finally came in. We've got the expanded mats for Marvel Champions. Now, the nice thing about these mats is that they are set up for 1 to 4 players. So if for whatever reason you don't have your own mat, or in other reasons someone doesn't want to share their mat, you have these available for you to play. The neat thing about these mats is it's a larger size mat, so you can use that for virtually any game that involves cards. Because what I've found is that card play in general is a lot easier with a mat because you can kind of just scoop up underneath it. So those mats are available here at the store, and of course. I also brought some more visual aids. The latest expansion from Marvel Champions is the Galaxy's Most Wanted, which of course is Guardians of the Galaxy. And Fantasy Flight has done a great job of making this game a truly living card game, because they keep adding expansions, they keep adding scenarios and villains, and a lot of very cool mechanics. I had a chance to play with Doctor Strange when I played the game, and I really enjoyed that. So that is the player mat and Galaxy's Most Wanted for Marvel Champions. Also new in stock from Konami, we have YuGiOh Ghost of the Past. And this latest release is a 132 card all foil collector's set. It comes with 9 of the existing themes from past sets, and then 2 brand new themes, plus you get 5 new ghost rares to add to your collection. So of course, stock is limited on this, so we are limiting this to 2 purchases per person per day. So we really want to try to make this stock last as long as possible and get it in as many people's hands as possible. So we're limiting it to 2 per person per day. That's YuGiOh's Ghosts from the Past. Also in stock, well, actually coming on the 23rd is when the actual release is, but the pre-release at home is available and begins today. It's Strixhaven School of Mages. Now, what they've done is they've taken the different play styles, whether it's blue-green or blue, red-white, black-white, and turn them into the various colleges, and they all have very cool and thematic names. Of course, beautiful artwork that Magic the Gathering is known for, as well as some very unique mechanics. And they've created this School of Mages. So each of the pre-release packs actually is designed around a different school. And so those are going to be available. If you have already pre-ordered them, those are going to be available to pick up today. If you haven't pre-ordered them, I'm terribly sorry. We are just about out. But next week, we'll have the draft boosters and bundle sets available. Those are on our website, our web store now, for pre-order for next week's release. In the Queue, of course, if you haven't joined us previously, In the Queue is basically a weekly feature of coming soon products and upcoming events. Now, some of them may be a little bit repetitive, but don't tune out, because we always add something new to kind of keep it fresh and interesting. So in the Queue this week, of course, we've talked about this before. This is Lookin For Adventurers. This is our answer to the Adventurers League. And as I mentioned before, we're looking to start this up in May. But next Monday, we're going to be sending out a form, and that form is going to go out to everyone who participated in the D&D Adventurers League prior to the Great Pause. And they're going to be the ones that are going to be able to kind of have first crack, so to speak, at joining the Lookin For Adventurers. And then from there, we're going to be making it available on our Facebook page, all of our social media, as well as our Discord channel. And basically, it's just a questionnaire asking your level of experience, your level of interest, whether you want to be a DM, all of those things. And that form will be available and going out starting on Monday. And that's for Lookin For Adventurers. Marvel Crisis Protocol is another thing that's coming soon. We are looking to do a Crisis Protocol Infinity War League. It's a 3-week league, and essentially we're going to do it every other week. Starting on May 2nd, we're going to kick everything off with a Learn to Play. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check out this very cool game from Atomic Mass, come in on the 2nd, first of all, and you'll get a chance to learn to play. And then starting on the 16th, we will be doing a session 0. And that session 0 is either going to be the Vibranium Heist organized play session or a raid versus the Hulk. These are two different things that we've tried here at the store before, which had a lot of really cool responses and neat mechanics. And it's a beautiful game just in general. And it's Marvel and it's superheroes, and you really can't go wrong with that. So that's going to be coming here very soon, the Crisis Protocol Infinity War League. Speaking of miniatures, did you know we can print them? We have a resin printer. We have a bunch of 3D printing options, and basically you can send us your purchased files and we will be happy to print them up for you. As you can see on the slide, there's several different brands that are available. Of course, we work with M3DM, and we actually have a merchant's license with them, so we can make their miniatures and sell them here at the store as well. So those are a couple of really cool things. Of course, if you're looking for something custom, then your best bet is to go through one of the custom places, buy the file, and then we'll be happy to print it up for you. As I mentioned previously, on the 25th, we're going to be having our spring cleaning sale. Just a heads up to all of our existing members and potentially new members. We'll be opening at 10 o'clock on the 25th. So if between now and then you either get a new membership or you renew your existing membership, you'll be eligible for that. And we're going to be opening up at 10 o'clock and giving you guys the first look at all of the things that we're going to have available for sale. Now, just like in previous spring cleaning sessions, basically going to be cleaning out some of our demo library, but we're also this time going to be actually including new stock. Now, again, this isn't like garbage games. These aren't game. I don't believe any game is garbage. You can ask my wife. There are no bad games, just different points of view. So we're going to be including some games that we basically ran out of room for. We only have one copy left, and we're not going to be able to get restocks, that kind of thing. So just because they're on sale doesn't mean that they're not quality titles. And those are all going to be available, up to 60 titles ranging from 40 to 50% off. Again, our members are going to have a first crack at this. So if you want to get a new membership, swing by the store. You can even sign up for a membership on our web store. And then be able to participate in the spring cleaning sale on the 25th. Coming soon, a couple of titles here. We've got Vampire Masquerade Rivals from Renegade Games. Merchant Cove is a Kickstarter edition. Actually, they're both Kickstarter editions, and those are going to both be coming in very soon. I just got an address verification for Vampire Masquerade, so I know for sure it is coming soon. Some cool stuff from Star Wars Legion, including the LAAT combat or patrol transport. That's a beautiful model For Armada, the Venator, the Republic flagship, and of course the Invisible Hand, which is Grievous's flagship. For Crisis Protocol, Deadpool. I'm not excited at all about Deadpool. Oh, and also Cable. So Crisis Protocol, Deadpool. There's also some other models that are coming with that, all in and around the same time. These are all May, like mid to late May releases, and of course, Song of Ice and Fire. The game from Cool Minis, and that is the Mother of Dragons expansion. So dragons finally make their way into the game. So that's going to be an exciting addition to the Song of Ice and Fire. So those are some titles coming soon. Oh, I did not put it on this slide. I meant to, but also coming soon, we're going to be able to start stocking the Everdell line from Tabletop Tycoon. They have joined up with Asmodee, and Asmodee will be supplying the Everdell titles. So we're very excited to be able to carry those in stock as well. And that'll be coming also probably late May, early June. And with that, that is our weekly update. If you enjoyed listening to me ramble on, as I do from week to week, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, we hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you for joining us for this weekly update. Have a great day.